They shouldn't be allowed to use sources unless they use somebody's name.
The President of the United States offering some rules to the press today, not long after he demanded the FBI track down the sources of news stories he didn't like.
Mr. Trump demanding the journalists name their sources on the same day that White House staffers demanded anonymity while talking to the press. And the president's spokesman banned certain news outlets from an off-camera briefing. Alarmed by stories that paint this young administration in a negative light, the game plan is clearly to attack the press and hope it distracts us from reporting the facts. Obviously, that's not going to work.
And I love the First Amendment. Nobody loves it better than me.
The new president loving it so much that his press secretary held a briefing Friday excluding CNN, the New York Times, and the Los Angeles Times, news outlets that have reported on the Trump team's ties to Russia during the campaign at a time when Russia was meddling in the election in order to help Trump win.
I want you all to know that we are fighting the fake news. It's fake, phony, fake. A few days ago, I called the fake news the enemy of the people, and they are. They are the enemy of the people.
Congresswoman Ileana Ross-Lehtinen talking to CBS 4's Jim DeFede.
I've grown up in a totalitarian regime where the press is sidelined. There's no press in Cuba. Here, we should be celebrating a free press, whether they're for us or against us. Thank goodness we have a press. That's what sets us apart from other places.
The stories the president calls fake stem from sources inside his own White House and the intelligence community, prompting Trump to tweet that, quote, the FBI is totally unable to stop the national security leakers. Classified information is being given to the media that could have a devastating effect on the U.S. Trump ordering the FBI through a tweet to, quote, find the leakers now, while never challenging the truthfulness of the information that's been shared with reporters. Also Friday, reports that the White House chief of staff asked the FBI to go public and refute the Russia stories, something the agency refused to do and technically isn't allowed to do under Watergate-era guidelines meant to prevent political interference with an ongoing investigation. Here's CBS News audio from Friday's controversial press briefing.
Then show us. Where's this investigation? Where is the suppression that's occurring? Where's the so-called pushback or pressure? I mean, respectfully, guys, I find a lot of this offensive. When you talk about us pushing back on something that doesn't exist.
Also today, news that analysts at the Department of Homeland Security did not find any evidence that citizens of the 7 mostly Muslim countries on the president's travel ban pose a terror threat to the U.S. The administration is issuing a new version of the ban as early as this coming week.